Hometown Hero, sponsored by Rotolo Chevrolet.
Here's one of our favorite stories. For critically ill children in Southern California, there's so much time spent on being poked and prodded and undergoing chemotherapy and exams. But the nonprofit organization Miracles for Kids give our young kids a reprieve from the realities at the 12th annual surf and paddle camp. Our Joe Panda Lopez hung out with one of the surf and to talk about seeing things firsthand at the beach and how it can help our kids heal.
We're here at Bolsa Chica State Beach, where Miracle for Kids is putting on another surf and paddle clinic for children who are dealing with many diseases, but it's all smiles out here today. Some of these kids have never even been to the beach, but they're jumping in the warm water, learning to surf, and there's tons of smiles.
We want to let them have a fun experience at the beach. It's a normal day for the families to get out here, get away from the hospital, have a good time with their family and friends, and enjoy all of the little things that we take for granted being Southern California residents that have easy, quick access to local beaches.
What inspired you to start this?
What inspired me was the opportunity of the ocean, right? It's available to all of us, but for many of these families, it's not available to them because our families are at near or below the national poverty level.
And for you, you don't just stand out here. You could if you wanted and just observe, but you get out there and get in there in the water with them. Why?
Oh, that's where the smiles are.
What does a day like today mean for you guys to come out to the beach, kind of forget about everything and enjoy?
It means a lot because we didn't even have to bring anything. We just brought ourselves. They supplied chairs, canopies, toys, and they even helped us with the wheelchair. Like, I was like debating like how are we gonna get them out there, and they brought a wheelchair for us. And then we just no worries today. We try to put it all behind us for right now, but it's still there.
It just helps us relax and, like she says, you know, keeps our mind clear about the bad stuff and just focus on the day, what's going on now.
What was it like for you to watch your son having fun in the water today?
Oh, it was amazing. After going through treatment, you think that things just are a little dark, but it's something that feels normal if there's such thing as normal. So it's amazing. It's amazing to see him back out there after 11 months of treatment. We've been through chemo, steroids, unable to walk, unable to sleep, eat, but he's back to himself this summer, so it's great to see him back up.
What was your favorite part about today?
Getting wet.
What is it like to be out here with other kids and your cousin Leo?
It feels good.
And what's the experience like for all these kids trying to teach them? Because I know there's a lot of fear involved at the beginning, it seems like, and then obviously they feel more comfortable. What is that process like?
Well, you say there's fear, but a lot of these kids are fearless, right? I think fear comes from maybe being diagnosed, going to the hospital, right? Going through treatment. They don't want to be walking through the front door of Chalk or Children's LA or Mattel Children's, right? That to me would be fear. So I think this is a safe place for them.
What's one of the coolest things that you've ever seen teaching kids that have maybe never even been in the water?
So quite frankly, the most moving moment for us, we had a child 3 years ago that was not only diagnosed with cancer, but he was autistic and he was non-audible. And after his surf session, he came out and he said, "Thank you."
Wow.
And those are the first 2 words that he ever said, and the emotions of his mom. And witnessing and seeing that shows you what can happen when you introduce the water to the children.
And you've been volunteering here for about 5 years. Why do you volunteer with this organization?
Because it's just a great thing to do, give back to these kids after what they've gone through. I mean, with me and the surfing community and for like what it does for you, it's nice to give back to it.
You were out there with some of the kids I saw. What's it like for you emotionally to see them having fun?
I can't even describe it. It's just about making them smile. That's what makes it worth it.